Hello everyone, I'm Tiny Potato's dad and this is Tiny Potato.
Hello!
And today we are just ranking Viva Pinata species. So let's get on with it. First up we've got the arachnid. There he is. What do you think about that one?
I never allowed it in my garden because it looked really scary.
You think it looks creepy?
I mean, you can say that it looks creepy. I mean, it's a snake, which is venomous.
It's not a snake.
It kind of looks like a snake crossed with a spider. And I do not like spiders.
I think he looks really cool and happy. I think he was new for Trouble in Paradise, so I might be wrong in that. He might have actually been in the original game, come to think of it. But
I mean, he does look cool, but like younger me got scared of it.
So what is that? I mean, he would always fight with flies as well.
Oh yeah.
With the taffly. But then he's way better than tafflies, I think.
We will get to the tafflies later on. But like, what about the pun? What about the name? How good is that pun?
It's an arachnid, which is arachnid and a stick of rock, I assume. Which is it's an okay pun.
Yeah, it's not too good of a pun.
I'd say it's a B tier pun, but
yeah.
I think it's an A tier pinata because he's just so happy.
Well, like, how do you even get him in your garden? Like, how hard is it to lure him in?
I think you need flies. I can't remember. He requires... raised ants or tafflies need to be in your garden for him to show up. And then he's got to eat buzzle gums and all sorts. It's quite a bloodbath to get him in there.
I'd say it's a B, to be honest.
B?
Yeah.
No, I thought you were going to go lower, so we'll put him into B then.
Yeah, we'll put him into B. Yeah, okay. There's a lot more of these, and we've only done 2 minutes.
Well, the badgicles next. Obviously, living in the British countryside, we see these badgicles with their purple and white stripes out in the garden quite a lot.
They're not purple.
Oh, are they not?
No, normal badgers are not purple. It's quite obvious, I feel, that it's like with a popsicle, you know?
I think I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yes. According to the Viva Pinata wiki, which we're using to help us, it's a fudgesicle. I don't really know what that is.
So, anyone who does, put it in the comments. I think he looks really cute.
I think he is cool, but I've never kind of bothered with him too much in the game. I feel like it eats something I like.
I've never had one in my garden before, I don't think. In the last I played it, like, without the bad guys and stuff. Kind of like a creative mode. I've never got it in like normal.
Okay.
Normal.
So it looks like he eats the newts, the newt gats.
The newts are so cute though.
Exactly.
He's going... I feel like it should be C or B. I don't feel like he's too bad, you know?
I think he's cool. Should we put him above or below the arachnid?
I don't think he should go above.
Okay, we'll put him right there. Alright, next up we've got the bark.
Yes, the barks.
And the pun here, the candy, is apparently an almond bark. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, that's not a very good pun, in my opinion. It's not a very good pun.
No.
He does look quite cute, though. And I'm pretty sure it scares away the cats.
Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed in the dog pinata.
It just looks like a normal dog. And although a lot of the other animals do look normal, it's like this doesn't really involve any wacky colours or anything. We like the wacky colours.
I mean, if we do start putting things into D tier, I want to say that I don't actually dislike any of them.
No, the bark is quite good.
But something about the bark is just it's just a bit underwhelming. And they do always fight with
cats.
The cats, which are called...
Ooh. Whatever the cats are called.
which are called, everyone calm down. They are called kitty flosses.
Yeah, and I feel like the pun's much better.
The pun's better. Right, shall we do the bark barks and the kitty flosses together?
The bark is either C or D, to be honest.
We can put them in D tier for now. If the D if the D evolves, we can move them later.
Yeah.
I actually, personally,
the kitty floss is better than the bark.
See, I don't think it is. I think the kitty floss is a bit smug.
The only reason it's better is because it's got a better pun. Otherwise, it's just eh.
It's a way better pun. Well,
yeah,
you
it's a way better pun.
You put him where you think.
I feel like they should just stay with the dog.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right.
Now,
you put him worse.
What?
Do you want to put him higher or lower than the bark?
Well, I feel like it's worse than the dog, but then it's got a better pun, so it can just stay with it.
Right.
They can battle. The ladybug.
The biscotti.
Yeah, I never liked it. It looks like it's gone on makeup overload, and it's just unpleasing.
Yeah, I can see you not liking that.
Yeah.
I believe this was added to the sequel. I don't believe this was in the original game.
No, because it's the first one you get, because it's just, you need a poppy to get it.
Yeah, it's very easy to get.
The pun? How good is
it's based on biscotti.
Yeah.
Biscotti, which is pretty good. It's pretty good, but it doesn't fill me with joy.
No. It's just...
I think they're cute, but I'm not fussed if you want to put them low.
No, we like... Because it's quite easy to get, and it's the first one you get in the Trouble in Paradise. But, like... Oh... It also makes a weird noise.
Do you want to put it under the kitty floss then, for now?
I feel like it's a little bit... I feel like you should put it in C.
Okay.
Because, like, the pun's okay. It's quite easy to get. Yeah, okay. I think it's good.
Okay, so next up we've got the flutterscotch. The flutterscotches. They're in B because of the black flutterscotch. Should we just do them all together?
Yeah, because otherwise there's going to be a lot of, like, moths in between.
Yeah. Well, the moth is a separate one, I think.
Oh.
But yeah, flutterscotches. I'm not fussed about flutterscotches. They're pretty cool. They're a low tier pinata in the game. And the fact that there are about 15 different colours means you have to concentrate on them for ages when they're just a kind of nothing pinata. So I'm not too fussed about flutterscotches.
No, they're kind of just a meh. Like, I never really bothered with them. And, like, say my garden got full, they would be the first thing I'd just like, yeah, let's get rid of those.
Okay. So what are you thinking?
Thinking it could either go in, like... What do you think? What do you think?
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Because at least the bark and the kitty floss are kind of exotic. I think they've got to be below them.
Yeah. So, like, do you wanna?
So should we put them there? We can always move them.
Yeah.
As it develops. So we got the black, the blue.
I feel like that one's the coolest out of all of them. To be honest.
Is that one of them?
Yeah, it's one of the moths in it.
Well, the moth is different. Yeah, because that's the moth. Because you can there's the brown one. This is one. Right?
That's the sour one, isn't it?
I don't think there's a sour butterfly. Pale one. Where's the moth? That's the moth.
That's the moth. Oh, look, there's a green one there as well.
And a pink one.
Green one.
That's not. That's something else entirely.
Green one.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, we found all of them.
Should we put them in order?
Yeah. I feel like the pink one's really cool, and the green one, because they just look cool. feel like the
Okay.
brown one's the worst.
I can't even remember what their normal colour is. Something like that?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
I feel like the blue and the black could be switched around.
Okay.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay, now on to the
Bonboon.
bonboon. Yes, the bonboon.
The Bonboon.
The bonboon. Isn't the sour one a bad boon? Or am I just making things up?
Bad boons are from Dragon Quest.
Yep. Totally different game.
Hold on. Right, there's also the white butterscotch.
There we go.
And
How
the yellow.
many are there?
So we've got black, white, green, brown. Oh, that is one as well. Some kind of wacky one.
How many are there?
Red. Okay, that's all of them. We'll just.
And that's why we don't like them, because there's so many
There's too
different
many,
ones
and
of
you have-
a meh animal anyway.
They take up a lot of your brain power.
Yep.
Your pinata brain power. Bonboons, yes.
Bonboon. I feel like it's a good pun.
It's an excellent pun.
Yeah.
I think about it a lot in my everyday life.
For anyone who doesn't know, we can explain the pun if you need.
Oh, it's based on bonbons, right? Yeah, bonbons. Everyone knows what bonbons are.
Everyone knows what bonbons are. Bombs.
No, bonbons. I prefer it to the Cinnamonkey, but I'm not a humongous fan of either. I do kind of like the Bonboon's got a kind of lazy thing going on, if I remember rightly, and they like to fight.
I think it looks kind of weird.
Okay.
With like the pointy head and like the weird arms.
Do you want to C-tier it then?
Yeah, we'll do C tier.
Okay.
But it is better than the Bisque Boy.
Now we've got the bunny comb.
The bunny. Mummy would have a whole entire garden full of bunnies, didn't she? I remember that. I remember she had like a whole entire bunny coops and everything.
They are probably the most adorable low-tier pinata
Yeah.
in the games.
And then, what's the pun?
Honeycomb.
Honeycomb.
It's a good pun.
Yeah. What's its name? I can't remember it.
Bunnycomb.
Yes. Yeah, it is a good. I feel like it deserves a B tier.
See, I think it needs to be our first A.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Because it also looks really cute and it's quite easy to get. Do A.
Alright, we'll put it here. Then that next one is the Buzzinge. So that's a buzzard with the pun of a lozenge. Interesting.
Don't know what that is.
Well, so to me, a lozenge is like a cough sweet.
Yeah.
So this guy is medicine. I also believe that he eats the spearmint.
He eats something, definitely.
Candaries, Pudgeon, spearmints, he eats a lot, which makes him quite hard to get. Because if I remember rightly, Pudgeons are kind of a pain to get.
But then spearmints aren't.
And he has to eat one Pudgeon and one Candary.
Yeah, because I always said he looks really cool. And then you're like, why didn't you get him then? And I was like, because it's really hard to get the thing that he eats.
Well, to
come
romance, I think.
Yeah.
And it is just kind of brown.
So he does look cool. He has a. I don't think his pun's very good.
Yeah.
Because, like, no one's really going to know what it is.
What do we think then?
I think it should go in C or B.
It's definitely no worse than a C. Shall we put it between those two guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. The B.
The B, also known as the Buzzlegum.
That's a good pun.
It's a pretty good pun.
It's a very good pun, yeah.
I do like the bee. I like its buzzing. I like bees in real life, and I like bees on Pinata Island.
Is there any, like, is it a higher tier or lower tier pinata?
It's medium, but it's got use outside of just hanging out because it makes honey, which you need for other stuff.
Yes, that is quite true.
I mean, I think it's got to be A. Do we S it, or do we save that for the absolute winners?
Yes.
So
How do you even get the buzzlegum?
you need a lot of flowers, if I remember rightly. 2 buttercups and no arachnids.
No arachnids.
And then to get it to appear and then visit resident, it's just more buttercups. Romance is eating fruit. So it's not actually too hard at all. It's just loads of flowers.
I think it's an A tier. Because it has a nice design too, I think.
Do we think it's above or below the bunny comb?
I think it's below because people like the bunny comb more.
Okay.
But yeah. I think it's quite good.
Another exotic one now. We've got the Camello.
Camello.
Which was added in Trouble in Paradise. It was one of the ones you had to trap in the desert biome.
Yeah.
And it's a Caramello, which I assume is some kind of American
caramel
candy.
It's just...
Oh, it's a Canadian version of caramel.
Which is what?
Also available in Australia and New Zealand, the UK and Ireland. Oh well.
We don't even know what it is, and it can be found in our country.
I don't have much to say on this one. I think it's pretty cool, but
I'm pretty sure he squashes animals though, because I remember making a zoo when I was of the desert, and I was trying to trap the sweetles. Is that what it's called? This one?
Sweetle, yeah.
Yeah, the sweetle. And it kept on squishing them, and I was like, no, that's the one with the hat. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I think a lot of the sort of Arctic or desert ones, I give or take.
Because he does have quite nice designs as well, I'd say.
Yeah, great design.
A good pun.
Shall we see it then?
Yeah, we'll see it. Or should we be it? Because the only really bad thing is it's kind of just squashes things.
Candary is next.
A candary. It's quite obvious what that pun is.
Candy.
Yeah.
These are used for something. I'm sure they do something. Oh yeah, you use them in the mine, don't you? You can find valuables in mines if it's wearing a gas mask. Very good, referencing the real life use of canaries as early warning systems for gas in mines.
Oh.
Well done, Rare.
You can go into mines in Viva Pinata.
You can build a mine, you can't go into it.
Oh, but you can build it.
And you can send little fellas into it.
Okay.
But yes, again, a bit of a give or take one to me. A bit of a...
Yeah. Personally, I'm not really fussed about it. So you can put it in whenever you want apart from the S. Because it is not an S.
I mean, I'd put it in C, maybe above the buzzings, because it's a bit more colourful. But I feel like the Bomboon's got more character.
Yeah, definitely. The next one's the unicorn.
The tunicorn.
The tunicorn. Tuna?
No.
Yes, it's a tuna fish.
Chewing gum.
I wouldn't say it was chewing gum. I don't think it's a very good pun. Personally.
Well.
It's quite colourful though. I feel like a lot of people like it.
It's a pretty cool one. I remember you have to have the gem tree, but it's to get it. But it's not that easy.
No, it's probably really hard.
It's got to eat 15 gems. Oh, you need to have the Horstachio Master Romancer Award for it to appear. I think unless you use a guide, the gem tree is pretty hard to even get.
So that does, although it's quite cool, and it's quite a high level pinata, it does get bogged down by the hard requirements and the pun a tiny bit. Although the pun's not too bad to be honest.
Yeah, I mean honestly, I prefer the Horstachio. So
yeah, definitely, I prefer the Horstachio too.
Should we put it? Where should we put it?
Oh, I feel like it's the highest in the C tier.
Right. Okay, I agree with that. There we go.
Yeah.
The Chippopotamus.
The Chippopotamus.
Chocolate chips.
That's a good pun, I feel. He does trample. He does trample animals. And of course, he has to have... Is it swamp?
A lot of water and grass, yeah.
Yeah, so he does take up a lot of your garden.
It's one of those that's really awesome in theory. But when you actually do it, you realise it's just taking over your garden.
And he does look really cool too, because he's one of my favourites, but he's also not that good.
And they have a really cool voice as well.
Yes.
I think if they didn't overtake your garden, they might have a chance of being S. I think as it stands, they're a low A to me.
Or like a B, or like a high B or a low A. But to be honest, I feel like he's a B.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with the vibes. We'll give him a low B. Chocolodocus.
I didn't even know that there was a dinosaur in Viva Pinata.
So it's very complicated to get, as it should be. It's very hard to get. It's one of the top ones.
Is it harder than the unicorn?
Oh, many times harder.
Okay.
And depending on, because you have to find fossils and stuff, and depending on what you do in what order, it can look different. This picture here shows just its body, but its head and tail, it can have like a triceratops head or some other kind of head.
What do you think about the pun?
I think it's a lovely pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the requirements.
So yeah, you need the mine, I think, to get bones out of it, or the wishing well. Oh, you apparently need to throw 9,999 chocolate coins down the well. You need to dig up bones, and depending on what bones, you need to tinker bones. Depending on what bones you tinker in what order, depends on what head, body, and tail you get. So it's pretty.
I would have put him in A because, you know, dinosaurs, they're really cool. But that I don't actually think he's that good.
Well, you kind of have to work to it. And once it's in your garden, it's pretty spectacular. It's pretty there. I think it's got to be an A.
Does he trample though? Does he trample?
Well, yeah, but what you'd expect, no less from a gigantic dinosaur.
I feel like he's the lowest in A though.
Yeah, I don't want to give it an S, but I do.
No, not an
I do
S.
want to give it an A. Next up is the Chockstrich. I don't really like the pun. I don't like the look of it.
No, it doesn't really look the best.
It's very forgettable.
I didn't even know it existed.
I think it's one of the desert ones again, added in Pinata, Trouble in Paradise.
The thing is, I never saw it in the desert. I only saw the Sweetles, the scorpions, and the camels. I like how I can only remember the Sweetle and not the rest of them.
I think is it lower than the Flatscotches?
Because it is a little bit harder to get, so yeah, I feel like it is.
All right. We don't care about the Chockstrich. Sorry, Chockstrich. I'm sure you're a lovely person. Cinnamonkey.
Cinnamonkey.
Like I said, I really like the monkey nut tree. That's an awesome tree, and these require that. But I think they've got a bit less character than the Bomboon.
But he does kind of look like a bandit to me.
Yeah.
And I think his design's quite cool.
Where do you think he should go then? Do you like him?
Yeah, I like him.
Do you think he should go up to B or even A?
I feel like if it was a B, it should be a low B.
Okay, we can put him there.
Yeah.
Do you want it above or below the badge school?
Below.
Okay.
Because yes.
The
chicken.
Also known as the Cluckles.
Cluckles.
Oh, I just want to say Cinnamonkey is an S tier pun.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. The Cluckles, the candy that's referring to is the Chuckles, which is a jelly-coated candy with a light layer of sugar. Where do they come from? Oh, they're American. They come from Illinois. So the pun doesn't really mean anything to me. It just sounds like a kind of funny chicken name.
Yeah.
But I do absolutely love it. I love the Cluckles.
The design is quite nice.
Yeah, it's spot on.
And the requirements isn't that like hefty or anything either. It's quite.
And they are necessary to get the Chocolodocus and Dragonash with their egg hatching abilities. So I really like him. I think, even though the pun means nothing to me on a personal level, I think it might be our first S. I think it's a low S, but it's up to you. I think they're just full of personality and such a cool design.
And to anyone thinking differently, this is our opinion, and in our opinion, he's
Just
very
our
good.
opinion. Just our opinion.
If you want to make a video ranking them, you can.
Alright, don't start on the listeners.
Yeah, you wanna tussle? Yes, A. No, S.
You want to put him in S?
Because he's better than the
Okay.
bunny.
I'm just taking this guy and I'm putting him right there. Do you agree? This is the crocodile, which is Coco and crocodile.
Yeah, I understand.
This guy is excellent, I believe.
Yeah, it's a good pun.
Yes.
But why do you think he's so good?
Just look at him.
I mean, yeah, he does look really derpy and cute. What's the requirement say?
Oh, it's one of the ones where you have to tame the sour to get him to appear, and then once you've done that, you need lots of water.
It's just the sour man.
Lots of quackberries. I think the crocodile is just wonderful.
Thing is, I wouldn't want to sacrifice my ducks.
So you're disagreeing. You don't think it's an S tier pinata?
I think it's A.
Really?
I think it's a high A. I do not want to sacrifice my ducks.
Can we put it a low S?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Sure. I despise that thing.
Really? Because I think it's excellent.
I mean, it looks cool, but it's just...
So we're now talking about the Crola, which is a pun on cola, which I'd never realised before until I just looked at the wiki.
Yeah, see, I don't think it's a good pun. I just genuinely don't like it. Because I'm pretty sure you have to... Yeah, because you have to tame the sour one. And it's...
And then to resident and romance, it's got to eat liquor toads and shelly beans.
Shelly beans?
The snails.
Oh. Yeah, see, I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that good.
I think he's an A. What are you thinking? Where would you put him? No, be honest. Where would you put him?
I put him below the cinnamon monkey.
Okay, well I think he's an A. So can we make that drag him up to kind of there?
All right. Okay.
Thank you for your diplomacy. All right, who's that? That's
Crab.
Crustacean.
Custard.
And crustacean. Beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful.
This was added in Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. And I wish that they would make another Viva Pinata and add underwater areas, and this crustacean would be a big part of that. So I really like this one.
Yeah, because like, how would you get him again? Like, because I remember like seeing him in the water.
He's quite easy to get. You just need a bit of sand, and then for him to visit, you need quite a lot of sand, quite a lot of water. And then for him to be a resident, you need even more sand, even more water, and a surfboard.
Does it take up a lot of the garden though?
Not loads, no. No, I think he's quite easy to get early on.
Yeah, he does also look quite cool. He's got a good pun. I feel like it's a B tier.
Oh really? I thought we might be going A. But we can go high B if you want.
Yeah, high B.
Okay.
He's much better than hippopotamus because it takes up less space. Hippopotamus, chippopotamus. Sorry. The reindeer thing.
The donut. Doe a deer, a female deer, and donut. It's a good pun. It's clever. It also looks excellent.
But it's also kind of just the word donut.
Yeah, but it's doe, D-O-E, nut.
Oh, okay.
I like this creature.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
I think it's one of my favourite, because I like building a kind of just European woods theme in my gardens, and this is a good one to have just running around. I think they do make a lot of noise, and they do kind of get panicked a lot, which does make them a bit annoying.
Yeah, see, I don't really like it. Because, like, yeah, I get the puns, okay, it's good. Like, it's got 2 basic colours that's quite vibrant. But, like, how do you get them in your garden, though? Because that's a key factor.
It requires lots of grass and lots of long grass, which is fine.
Yeah.
I like the long grass anyway. Are we saying like a C then? I think I prefer it to the tunicorn. I think it's more spectacular looking, even though it's a lower tier animal.
The highest I will let it go is a low A. If you like
really?
it so
No,
much.
we'll put it in B. I remember them kind of panicking and making lots of noise and fighting things.
I feel like it's below the crab though.
I will put it below the chippopotamus.
Yeah, okay.
Right, now it's the next rare and elusive, crazy, wacky one that's very hard to get in the Dragonache. Which is dragon and ganache.
Ganache, yeah. I feel like it's a good pun. It's a good pun.
Its design really brings home the kind of the sort of Central American theme. It looks very, like the old statues of ancient gods and stuff that you see on the temples.
Yeah, it's quite wacky. It's got like loads of colours. Of course, its requirements is as wacky as it.
Yeah, its requirements are crazy. You'd never get it without a guide.
Yeah.
But again, spectacular. I mean, should we put it above or below the Chocolodocus, I think?
Above.
Okay.
Because it looks cooler.
But it's so crazy to get that you'll rarely see it. It's not your,
It's kind of like a flex kind of animal.
Yeah. It's not synonymous.
Synonymous what?
Synonymous. We got the Dragumfly next, which is dragonfly and gum. I think this pun is a bit unwieldy.
Yeah.
But I do like it.
It does look quite cool. I'm guessing it needs a lot of water. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I've gotten that before.
It needs lots of water and lots of bulrushes.
Yes, I remember this one.
And it's got to win a fight against the red hot, which is the special type of fly. I do like these, but I'm not mega fussed about them. And I've seemed to remember, I can't remember if it was the first game or the second, that they would glitch a lot. And they'd get stuck, and eventually they'd go black and white and leave.
I think...
And there's through no fault of your own. So that takes them down a bit for me. I feel like they were the glitchy one.
Also, how hard is it to get a red hot fly?
It's pretty easy, but it's kind of one of those things you wouldn't necessarily do on your own. You need pals to tell you, or you'd need to read it online or something.
Yeah, see, that does bring it down. I feel like it should be a high C or low-ish B, to be honest. What do you think?
I'm happy with it to go there.
Yeah, that seems about right. Seems about right.
And then we've got the Eclair.
Eclair.
Which is eagle and eclair.
Eclair.
It's a lovely...
Claire's accessory.
lovely, big, colourful pinata from the sky. It's one of the later ones you get. It's one of the high level. And you need to be a level 33 gardener for it to even appear.
That's high, is it not?
And it eats loads. You need an oak tree for it to be a resident, and it needs to eat 4 buzzlegums. And you need 15 different species as residents in your gardens.
These are the buzzlegums, right?
The bees, yeah.
Yeah, the bees. I definitely didn't point to the mouse.
So yeah, it's kind of a test of
how far you're willing to go for...
Yeah. And it is pretty spectacular. It's pretty big when it gets in, but it is a lot of palaver for so
alright.
How worth it is it? I mean, I think it's got to be at least B.
I feel like here, maybe.
I think it's better than the spider. All the spider's got going for it is he's happy.
Same here?
Okay.
Yeah, alright. The elephant.
vanilla is what you were meant to say.
Yeah, I was... Oh, almost fell off my chair then. I was close.
So this is the first one we've come across that was a main character in the cartoon.
Ooh. I think I like watched 2 episodes of the cartoon.
No, she wasn't part of the main gang, but she was in it quite a lot. She was kind of a high-pitched ballerina elephant.
I feel like the pun's okay.
The pun's okay. The Pinata's pretty cool. Obviously, it's massive. One of the harder ones to get, but it should be.
I do like, because of course the yellow is quite nice, and of course like it kind of like the faded yellow does remind you of the vanilla.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So I feel like it could go.
The chippopotamus, it will take over your garden if you're going for it.
How come?
But just because of what you need.
Like the amount of.
Like the amount you need to feed it.
How much you need to feed it?
Like pretty much 16 blackberries, ears of corn, gooseberries, or monkey nuts in the garden. It needs to eat like 4 of all those things, and then needs to eat loads more to romance. So you're gonna have to do everything to. And I remember its house being massive. I think the chippopotamus is a bit more charming, so I'd put it below the chippopotamus, but I wouldn't personally put it in C.
What about above the crow? Yeah.
Oh, the crow's so cool though, but no, it's fine.
It's kind of like a lower version of the eagle thing. It is
right. Next, we've got
bear.
the Fizzly Bear.
The Fizzly Bear.
Obviously, a pun on fizzy. This is the first kind of iconic, always on the front cover, one of the main characters in the cartoon. This is an iconic Pinata.
Yes, he has quite nice colours as well. The pun is out there.
Again, one of the harder ones, not harder, but you need to be a high-level gardener to get it. It's got to eat honey, so you need to have figured out the kind of buzzlegum.
And of course, we all know that buzzlegum's really good. It's quite nice. Quite a nice Pinata.
It also eats ants, which is a nice little shout out to Baloo, I think, maybe.
Baloo?
The bear from Jungle Book.
Oh!
Honestly, where do you...
I've only watched it once.
And one of its romance requirements is to eat a bottle of medicine.
Why medicine?
You need to have figured out the old tinkering aspect. It's got to be high. But how high? I mean, I wouldn't put it higher than the crocodile.
The crocodile, yeah.
No, I wouldn't put it high.
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't have put the cluckles. I think they're as good. Yeah, next to the buzzlegum that it has symbiosis with.
Mhm.
That thing you are pointing at now is the flapjack.
Flapjack.
This.
Now This is making me really hungry.
Yeah, it's a pretty good pun.
Yeah, and now I really want flapjack.
It is able to produce milk, apparently.
Oh.
Wow. It's one of the Arctic Pinatas in Trouble in Paradise. I think it's probably the coolest.
Yeah.
Of the Arctic Pinatas.
Look at this.
Pun.
Because that's another Arctic one. That's an Arctic one. Yeah, I feel like that is one of the best ones.
And it's got utility in that it makes milk.
And then the requirements, you just need to trap it, right?
You need to be level 15 or above. Yeah, and you need to trap it.
Yeah.
And you need snow and fir cones and figgy pudding, which is another Tinker recipe. So that...
I think it's here, to be honest.
Yeah, we've been at
I
that.
think it's an 8
I'm happy with that.
I think it is amazing.
Alright, okay, shall we do all the Syrupents at once?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. We should do all the Syrupents at once. Should we start off with the normal one?
Yeah, so that one that came up is the 4 heads, but the Syrupents, so funny story, once when Viva Pinata very first came out, I was driving home from work and I'd been playing it a lot, and I was a bit tired and it was dark, and there was an arrow in the road, painted on the road, and in my tired state I thought it was a Serpent and I swerved. Obviously Serpents don't exist. But for that reason I think it's got to be high A or low S, because it's the snake pinata is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it only needs long grass, doesn't it?
Sorry, I'm on the foreheads at the moment. Serpent.
It's a forehead, guys. There's 4 heads on your forehead.
It
I'd
just
be
needs
grossed
grass.
out. If there was a 4-headed snake on my forehead, I'd just gross out. Yeah, I think it's below the flap.
Oh, okay. Oh, I would have put it higher, but that's fine.
I think it's below the flapjack. If you want to put it higher, we can.
And this might be a hot take, but the multiple-headed ones that evolve from it
Or worse.
through various means are worse. Yeah.
They're no longer happy. Look at his smile. Look at his smile.
Well, they still look happy in game when they do things. So one's called the Twinger Snap, and one's called the Foreheads.
Twinger Snap, I have no clue what that pun is.
So it's Twin and Ginger Snap.
Mm.
Which it's kind of working hard there to get a pun. I think I don't really like the multiple-headed snakes. I like the Serpent.
It doesn't really bring anything to the game.
I mean, it's pretty cool that it's got some crazy evolutions, but
it's just another snake.
I would just get them and then sell them because they're worth a bit and move on with my life.
Thinking, C.
Yeah, we can put it there. And then the foreheads, I feel like is a bit lower.
How come?
Just because it's more of an abomination, but it's worth more money to sell. But it's more of a pain to get. I'd put it next to the Twinger Snap, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we got Fergie Fudgehog.
Fergie Fudgehog.
Well, that's the name of the Fudgehog in the cartoon. So this is another iconic one.
He has an iconic voice too.
Very cute.
I can remember it.
Needs to... it actually has an evolution. It evolves into the Parmadillo, which we'll get to.
This one here.
And it eats lots of worms. It eats thistles, which is kind of a pain because they're a weed, I think. So you need to kind of keep an eye on the weeds.
Why do you need weeds?
Because it eats thistles.
Yeah, so like why? So why did you say you have to keep an eye on them?
Because they grow out of control, if you remember.
Oh, yes. I started with 1 and there just ended up being like 50 in this clump.
So yeah, so I think it's got to be high tier because again it's iconic, it's one of the main characters, but it's probably the lowest of the high tier for me. What do you think?
Here, like maybe here, maybe. Because like this one ended up quite high up, didn't he? Or we can leave him here.
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, I think I feel like the Serpent's got to go above the Flapjack as well.
Like that?
I'd put the Fudgehog above the Flapjack as well. Yeah.
It's just because I want Flapjack, to be honest.
Alright, controversial now. We've got the Galagugu.
It kind of creeped me out.
Which is based on a bush baby or a galago, and the pun is a goo goo cluster, which is it's got peanuts and all sorts in it, and it's made in Nashville, Tennessee. So again, the pun means nothing to me. So I always thought it was just kind of like a baby thing.
The real life animal was absolutely terrifying.
I'm not. It was one of the higher level, more shown ones early on.
I feel like I got it relatively easily, to be honest.
It did make a very memorable sound as well.
Yes.
Oh, you need to have completed the Tower of Sour for it to even appear.
Yes.
And you need 8 moth drops or 16 tulips in the garden. It's pretty.
I remember having 1 in most of my gardens, but of course after a while I didn't really bother with a few of the sour ones.
But yeah, I just think, I don't know. I feel like it's one of the few designs that doesn't really take advantage of the animal it's based on. So I'd put it quite low personally.
Here, maybe.
I'd put it lower, but it's done. It's up to you.
It does. I feel like it should go here.
Okay. Next,
The gecko, which has a very weird picture.
the gecki.
The gecki.
Picked up in the desert.
Yes.
The pun is cookie and gecko, which I think is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, I don't really get that.
But I think they're really cool.
Yes, they are really cool. I really like them. Of course, the picture here doesn't really show much of it.
No, they've used some kind of promotional art, whoever made this. I think it's cool. I think it's a B.
Yeah.
Probably
I feel like it's not really... It should be above the crow or below the crow?
nothing. I think the crow should be much higher, so that's a difficult question to ask me.
The crow isn't that good.
We'll put it there then. Then we got the goobar, which is the sheep.
Yes, the sheep.
Um,
I never once got a sheep. I don't think.
the pun is apparently goobers, but you can't click on it on the wiki to show what a goober is. So I don't know what that is.
If anyone knows what it is, please tell us.
And you need... you buy these, apparently,
Buy them?
from Paper Pets in the original game. But I don't think you do that in Trouble in Paradise. In Trouble in Paradise you need snowdrops and long grass, 3 candaries. Oh yeah, to wake the sleeping chippopotamus, which is in the way of one of the roads, so then the goobars can get to you. And then it needs lots of long grass, lots of snowdrops. Yeah. But in order to romance it, it does need to eat thistle and poison ivy. So anything that makes you do weeds is a bit of a pain. I think it's a pretty cool animal. Pinata. Yeah, I'm happy with it going there. Next up is the hoggart.
Yogurt.
I love the pun. I love the look of it.
Yes. It has a very distinct look.
It evolves from the raspberry, which is the piggy.
The raspberry is this one here. No one knows.
I think it's really cool. I like it. But
yes.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily... Like, I wouldn't want to put it in S.
No.
But
it doesn't really have anything to it, but it's still like a nice one to have.
I feel like it would go between the crustacean and the chippopotamus in my garden.
I never got it. I think it should go below the chippopotamus.
Okay. And then we
the hooty hoot.
Right, this is quite possibly the best pun. If not the best, just the most...
Oh yeah! Oh, this one is an amazing pun.
The hooty fruity.
The hooty fruity.
But beyond the pun, I remember it's kind of got personality and it makes some cool noises, but visually it's a little bit... I feel like they could have made the owl a bit cooler, you know?
I have a story. At school, I made this soap bar thing in DT, and I called my thing Tutti Frutti, and like I got home, and I was like, I feel like I recognise Tutti Frutti from somewhere, and doing this video, I was like, oh yes, that is where I recognised it from. So
yeah, so pun and personality, I think, great. Visual design and just kind of what it adds to your garden, I think, medium. I mean, it's a C or a B to me.
To be honest, it is a very good pun. I think it's above the sheep.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's above the sheep.
Right, and now it's the pinata.
Iconic.
Yeah, the Horstachio.
The best one.
Hudson Horstachio being the main character in the cartoon.
And of course, it's quite a normal, like, real life pinata.
And obviously, pinatas tend to be horses. It's got. I think it's got to be S.
Yeah, definitely. Is it above the crocodile?
No, but it is above the cluckles. But you think the cluckles is better than the crocodile, so
Fine.
oh no.
Do it.
Are you sure about that? Just for the listeners, it was she that moved it, not I. Okay?
I'll have it like that. I'll have it like that.
Okay. I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
The Yeti.
Wait a minute.
What?
There's one missing.
Really?
Yes.
Which one?
Did you move any?
No.
Alright, we'll just keep going. But
The only one I did before recording was the Sweedle, and I moved it back.
Well, for all you fans of the Jamelian, which I do think is an excellent pinata,
Oh!
if he doesn't show up somewhere, we will rank him at the end. But yes, the Yeti, also known as the Jelly, is the kind of high-level Arctic pinata. I don't like it.
No, neither do I. I feel like it's worse than the cats.
Yeah.
But like above the moths.
Yeah. I've never found it that interesting. We'll put it there. And they're not moths, they're butterflies. The moth comes later.
Sorry.
Alright.
The Licky Toad.
Well, that is... Wait a minute. There's something else missing here. Something's gone wrong.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Because I'm not seeing the Juicy Goose either.
Yeah, we've got the Swanana.
Juicy Goose.
Well, we have
Jenny,
2 to rank at the end.
James, Juicy Goose, K-Floss. Because that's the Lacquer Toad. Alright, we'll come back to the Juicy Goose at the end.
As well as the Jamelian. If the person who made this is watching this, we are very disappointed.
But also grateful for you making this. So,
Yeah.
Lacquer Toad. It's the Liquor Toad, but you have to do something to it. And I think for some reason,
feed it something, I think.
I remember it being a pain. So it's based on a poison dart frog, and the pun is based on something called lacrosal, which is
something we do not know.
a brand of salty licorice from the Netherlands.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Lucky Toad.
You feed a liquor toad a nightshade berry, which again is a weed, so it's a bit dangerous to get.
Personally, I think it's worse than a Lucky Tongue.
And it
Lucky Tongue, that's a Pokemon.
No, you're thinking a licky tongue.
Yeah.
And
It's not anything apparently. Oh.
And it eats arachnids.
No, it's worse.
Yeah, I think it's a bit
than
worse
the
than the
green guy.
liquor toad. So yeah, I think the liquor toad is a high round. I think this is it's interesting. I like the colour. I'd put it as possibly the lowest B is where I'd put it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then,
shall we do the liquor toad now?
Yeah, do Licky Toad.
So-
It's definitely better than him.
Yes, I might eat. Is it better than the crab, the crustacean?
No.
But
It's
just,
kind of like the hippopotamus. It does take up a lot of water, doesn't it?
nowhere near as much. It's just a cool one to have around as well. I like it, and also Langston is a liquor toad, one of the main characters, both in the game and the cartoon.
Okay, is it above the warthog?
Yes. Personally.
I think it should go here.
Okay. And that was a lemoning.
Lemoning! The lemmings!
So it's a lemming
That's such
and
a good
a lemon drop, and it kind of looks like a drop
It
with
does
legs
look
and ears.
really cute.
I do enjoy the existence of the lemoning,
Yes.
and I would like to see it fairly high. Okay, explain why you want it that high.
It's really cute. It's got nice pans. It's a good pun, and I don't think it has too bad requirements for it.
No, I mean you have to cure the sour one.
The sour one.
But
I
yeah.
think it's this one.
All right. We'll put it there.
No, I think it's here.
Okay. Yeah.
That one. Now, before we made this,
That is a limosaurus.
before we start recording, I said this should be instant S because it chucks out the doctor who tries to kill your pinatas.
It does, and that makes it one to aim for. Our household, the other parent, the mum who isn't here, once had Professor Pester homing in on her favourite pinata, and I sent her a limosaurus that I called Rotundo. Over Xbox Live, she received it and opened it, and just in time the limosaurus smacked Professor Pester into the Team Rocket style, blasting off again into the sky. It does trample things,
Which is why I said maybe it's not the highest S.
but it's got to be an S, and I think it's got to be above the chicken.
Definitely above the chicken. I think it could go here or here.
Really? Okay.
Or maybe,
I personally put it below the Horstachio, but
yeah. It is quite a nice one.
okay.
And like the requirements aren't too bad, I don't think.
They're pretty high. I think you guys just got them early because I sent them to you.
No, you never sent one to me.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
And I know that for a fact.
Let's get it back up there for the viewers. There we go. Next is hands down
The Macaraku.
hands down my favourite pun.
Yes.
I feel like if they'd done something like this with the dog would have been far higher, because this acts like an excitable dog. Kind of runs around on pattering feet.
Yeah, he goes super fast, super fast. And the only requirement is the
Tame the sour.
tame the sour. I think it is A tier, close to the top, or very low S.
It's an S tier pun. I think it's an A tier
Animal.
pinata. So yeah.
I think it should go above the lemon drop, definitely.
See, I'd put it above the bear, maybe. No, probably not.
I'd say above the bee.
Yeah, let's put it there. Yeah.
The wolf again.
Hold on.
That curing from the female.
Mallow wolf. Yes.
Marshmallow wolf.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, apparently it's a pun on Mallow Mars, which a chocolate coated marshmallow treat, also known as chocolate tea cakes, which we do get here in England.
I don't like chocolate tea cakes.
But I do like mallow wolves. They're pretty cool.
Yes. Of course, you have to cure the sour one.
Yes. And it's, I think, if I remember rightly, the sour mallow wolf is the first really challenging one to get rid of. So the mallow wolf feels like a good reward.
Yes. Is there anything like good that the mallow wolf does?
It doesn't especially do anything, I don't think. And it does eat a lot of animals to romance. It eats pigs and sheep and bunnies. So if you like your cute pinatas, it's going to upset you.
Yes. I feel like it's a high B or a low A.
They can scare off ruffians. Yeah.
What do ruffians do again? I know that they're
They just come in
bad
and
guys.
destroy things and spit out horrible seeds, horrible sweets and weeds, don't they?
Oh yeah. Oh.
I think the mallow wolf is a high A.
I would put it here.
You're putting it mid-A.
Yeah, I'll put it mid-A.
Okay.
I'll put it mid-A. I like how the bunny's just like, yeah, I'm still on top.
This next one is the Muju.
The Muju.
Which is a moose.
A moose.
And the pun is based on the candy, the Jujube. Which is a gummy type of candy drop and has a very small Wikipedia article. Don't know where it's from. Never heard of it. This is a cool pinata. The moose is a cool animal. It's pretty cool. I don't have much to say about it, to be honest. I put it somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I'd say it's around here.
That's pretty high. But yeah.
I'd say it's there.
It's probably more spectacular than the donut, isn't it?
Yeah. And of course, it's like you said, that's the best one-to-one. That's probably the second best. And then I'd probably say it's the seal. Then, no, the polar bear, then the seal. Then the yay.
We'll get to those when we get there.
Yes.
Because first we've got to think about cows.
Cows.
We've got a Musapan.
Musapan. Marzipan. That's a good. That's actually quite a good one.
It is a good pun actually.
Because it's more on the marzipan side, doing a moosey pan.
And it can make milk. Gives you an excuse to build another building, which is the milking shed. And the milk can be tinkered into cheese, I think. Is that how you get cheese? I don't know.
Then again,
pretty useful.
It's kind of like a worse version than the flapjack. Because the flapjack can be milked, you said. Flappy. I'm hungry. Okay.
Yes, it can. Yeah, I'd put it. I don't know. Would I put it B or would I put it C? It's pretty cool. I think it's the highest C. Yeah.
The moth.
The moth drop. The best thing about the moth drop is that you don't have to bother with all the different colours if you're going for a complete pinata.
So there.
And it's got it's kind of cool that it's active at night and the moon on the stick.
Yeah, that is quite nice, isn't it?
When it flies around the lights and stuff. So I think the moth drop's okay.
One thing about the marshmallow is that I really like its house because it runs up the clock.
Oh yeah.
That was like something that me and Mummy really liked because we just watch it go up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
I remember the name.
A very easy one to get.
Gets eaten by a lot of things though.
Yeah, I think it's an unspectacular pinata.
But if people like their cute pinatas, this is one you should go for.
So as you know, I like the cooler pinatas. So if you like the cute one, I would put it mid C. But if you like the cute ones, where would you put it?
I feel like it's a low B.
Okay. Oh, do you know what? I think it's better than the lacquer toad actually. Yeah.
Get out of here, lacquer toad. Okay, this one is the newt.
The newt gat.
Yeah.
I like this guy. He's cool.
Because I'm pretty sure one reason we put one pinata low is because it ate the nougat.
I like the way they run around really fast in the water. I think.
Yes, that's
I think they fight liquor toads. They do, which does make them kind of annoying.
What was the animal that ate them?
I can't remember.
Animal pinata.
It might have been the buzzing.
Yeah. I'm saying
they're kind of interchangeable with the liquor toad. You can't have both because they just fight all the time. I don't. So, what would I choose? The liquor toad or the newt gat? I feel like the liquor toad's more iconic. The newt gat's probably kind of cuter.
What is the newt gat's house? Oh, if you want to change this, you can. I'm just placing it here so my finger doesn't hurt. But what's the house like?
I can't remember what the house is like. And there's no screenshot on the wiki.
Amazing.
The end. So you putting it there has made me think the Geki is probably a bit better.
Yeah.
There?
Alright.
Okay.
Right. This guy, who, as we said before, is an evolution of him.
So that's the Parmadillo. The pun is armadillo and Parma violets.
Parma violet's quite good.
In real life, armadillos do not evolve from hedgehogs, but
No.
it's okay. I like it. That picture doesn't. The in-game model is much cuter than that picture.
Yeah, it's much more like squished.
And if I remember, they roll around, which is cool.
Yes.
And I like real life armadillos. They're cool. They run around like little speedy little gits.
So speedy little me's.
Yeah. So I put it.
What's the requirements?
You evolve it from the fudge hog.
Yeah. And the fudge hog's not too bad to get.
No. You feed a coconut to a fudge hog to give it a hard shell.
Ah, that's good.
Just for that, I put it above the fudge hog, but below the Serapent. My opinion. You happy with that as well, are you?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Next up,
Alright. The parakeet.
the Paribo. The pun is Haribo.
Haribo. In the comments, tell me what your favourite packet of Haribo is.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's very colourful. I will say that. It's probably like one of the most colourful ones.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I like it. It's a good addition to any garden. It's kind of hard to romance and stuff, but it's fairly easy just to get to appear. You don't have to be level 32 or above, but it's just a nice colourful guy to have around. I think it's a good high B.
Yeah, good high cozy bee. Definitely above this guy.
Yeah. Maybe I might even shove it up 2 more. What do you think?
I think it's here.
Okay.
Because of course it is a little bit harder than the Blacky Toe.
The next one is the Peck and Mix, which is a peacock and pick and mix.
I thought we already had a peacock. No, that's an ostrich.
Yeah.
Pick and mix is nice.
Um.
I think it's a naff kind of pun.
I think it's a pretty. Okay. Because it's just peck. It's not really related to peacock, is it?
No.
I like it, but it doesn't fill me with joy or admiration.
No. I don't really know where to put it.
I'll put it here.
Yeah.
No, I won't. Yes, I will. Yes.
I forgot about the penguins. The penguins. Isn't it like the pengum or something?
It is the pengum.
Isn't there already one who was about gum?
Yes, the tunicorn. So it's different.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a penguin pinata,
Yes.
but I'm not sure how I feel about the actual penguin pinata. Do you like it?
It does look quite cute.
Obviously, it's one of the easier ones to trap in the Pinarctic, but you have to kind of obviously put snow in your garden to make it stay.
But surely that's it for everything in the Arctic.
Yes, and it's one of those ones where in order to romance it, you have to make it wear things, and I never liked that. You have to give it a hat, a monocle, and a bow tie.
Oh.
And so I never really got into the dressing up of pinatas.
I only dressed up my Sweedle.
I didn't really like the ones where you have to dress them up to romance them or whatever. So I think it's actually quite low tier, even though penguins are a very awesome animal.
I think it could. Is it above or below the bomboon?
I think the bomboon's got more personality.
So I'm pretty sure. I think it's above the snakes.
Yeah,
Definitely, yeah. Alright, the hyena.
I think we might have done the bomboon a bit dirty, actually. I feel like it should go up a bit. I feel like it should be next to the cinnamonkey, maybe below. I think it's better than the cinnamonkey, personally. But if you look at what's above it...
Yeah, fair point.
No.
Because it has a worse one than the Hootie Fruity.
No, fair play.
Hootie Fruity.
The hyena. It's pie and hyena.
Pie isn't really sweet.
But it is delicious. I am getting hungry. doing this.
I feel like I'm smelling flapjack. I'm only focused on flapjack.
This is found in the desert.
Yeah.
But you can also get it by feeding a pret's tail a bone. I don't think I knew that.
Neither did I.
And it loves a juicy orange.
An orange?
Yeah, it just says the bait.
I thought it'd like eat pinatas.
The bait requirements. Does it eat pinatas for romance and stuff? It eats chalk-strix eggs to romance.
The thing is, we wouldn't have a chalk stitch, would we? Because we put it in the lowest one possible.
I like the pino. It's one of those kind of more
Cool
like
guys.
cooler animals, but I think it's a low tier of the cool ones. So I wouldn't put it any higher than B personally, but I do like it. But it's up to you. You seem to be aiming lower.
Do you think it's above the crow?
I think it's definitely above the monkeys and the bomboons.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd be happy with that.
The elephant and the hyena are having a standoff. Look. It's like, and the elephant's like, no, get out of here.
The next one is the abomination, the affront to nature, the pigsy.
Yep, and I'm pretty sure you get it by breeding a pig and a swanana.
Yep.
I did this once and I was like, yeah, I'm selling that thing.
Yes, a winged pig is cool, but a winged pig that's kind of limps because its body is not formed correctly is a bit upsetting. So I actually...
Also,
I think it's cool that they exist, that they're in the game, but I don't like it having them around that much.
Also, what does it actually bring to the game? Why is it even in the game?
Just something cool to do. I mean, I'm glad they put it in.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Because I feel like they're a cool but useless add-on.
They don't really do anything now. I mean, stuff can eat them for their romance, but it's the sort of animals that can eat anything.
So it's a cool but useless add-on.
I think it's right. So we're looking lowish, aren't we? But I still prefer it to the Galagugu.
I'd say.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. It's probably it's a better kind of secret animal. Than
Alright, the polar bear.
So we got a pololly bear.
Pololly bear.
Which is a lolly.
Lolly. That was a weird noise.
What are you gonna say about this guy?
He looks cool.
I don't really like the way it looks. I think it's too square.
Yes, I'm more talking about the colours and patterns.
Right, okay.
I never really bothered with him because I'm pretty sure he needs a lot of snow, more than the penguin.
He also eats lots of penguins, I believe.
Get out!
I'd put it.
It's definitely above the Yeti.
I'd put it above the jelly. Yeah, I actually don't.
Above the moth?
Yeah. When you compare it to the Fizzly Bear, it's just not as cool. The design.
No. Ooh, this thing.
And again, I just want to stress that I do like all of them. So even these, I like them all.
Apart from this one.
No, I still like it. Panoki, which is a pony, and Pocky, which Pocky is some kind of American candy, right? No, it's Japanese.
Ooh. Okay.
I think the Panoki's pretty cool. I like it. I like its bright colours.
Yeah.
I seem to remember it having like a happy voice.
Happy voice.
What do you think?
I think it's right. What does it really bring to the table?
Colour, happiness, and joy. It does. It does. Need to be dressed up to romance, but it's just a tail bow, so that's fine.
Like, how do you get it though?
In the original, you bought it from the pet store. In Trouble in Paradise, 10 square pinometers of grass, 10 carrots, 10 flowers of any type.
Alright, yeah, I'd say it's
I think it's B, but you can put it in C. You can put it, no, it's cool. You put it in C. If you think it's a C, put it in C.
No, because it's above the toad.
Okay, okay.
I feel like we did the penguin bad.
Well, you put the penguin where you think. Okay. We can live with that. What's next? What's next? What is that animal? That is one of the icons.
Oh, my pret's tail.
Pret's tail, which is pretzel, and tail. So it's a bit weird that it's not some kind of fox pun, but it is still a good pun.
If you feed it, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's a nightshade. Or a blueberry or something. Or lavender. I think it might be a lavender. Whatever. But it will turn blue. And I made it and I named him. And I got really attached to him. And then the stupid bad guy came into my garden and smashed him into a million pieces. And I cried. And you know what I did? I left the game without saving so he'd stay alive. But I didn't save it before I fed him it. So, like, he's still technically goner. He's a goner.
He does eat bunny combs and quackberries too. And cuckles.
Quackberries? Oh, the ducks.
But it is an icon. It is an icon. It's one of the main characters in the cartoon, and it's a super cool design, and it's got a cool voice, and I think its house is cool. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, it is a cool house. It is a cool house. I'm going to let you rank this one.
I'm happy to put it in S, but I'm happy to put it below the chicken.
I feel like it's a high A.
Right, okay. Is that because it eats things?
Yeah. Definitely above the bunny. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mole. The so cute mole.
We got the profiterole, which is another S tier pun. I'm just going to say straight away. One of the sours you cure, I believe.
Yes. What is the pun?
Profiteroles. Have you not encountered those in your travels?
No.
Delicious chocolatey things filled with cream. Pastry filled with cream with chocolate sauce on it. You just have them in a pile and you eat them.
Okay.
First time I ate those was in a Pizza Hut in Cardiff when I went to watch the wrestling many years ago. I doubt Pizza Hut do profiteroles anymore, but Viva Pinata does profiteroles.
Yep.
But I don't know where to put it. I like it, but I don't love it.
Same.
I love the pun.
I'd say low B, high C, maybe. I don't know. Middle B, middle B.
We put it above the sheep?
Yeah.
Put it above the monkey?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Next to a badger so they can dig holes together.
Yep. The pigeon.
Also known as the pudgeon.
I have escaped from the police. I shall live with the pigeon. Hello, Mr. Pigeon.
Which is pudding and pigeon, apparently, the pun there, which I don't...
Yeah. Not good pun. Not good pun at all.
No, I think it's one you have to dress up to romance as well. Because you have to kind of dress them up as a... Oh, no, maybe not. Yes, you have to dress them up as a reporter. You have to give them a reporter's camera. And they need a statue in the garden, presumably for them to poop on. I think it's a C, high C.
Yeah, C tier. C tier, definitely.
Do we like them better or worse than Moosepans?
Oh, worse.
Okay.
I know you're my second favourite animal, but...
Here comes the quackberry.
The quackberry! I remember putting down all of the water it needed. And the bread. And it still took like 2 days until I got it. And I was very annoyed. Ducks are my favourite animal, by the way.
I'm not overly fussed about the quackberry. I think they're cool. I think they've got personality. But you obviously like them a lot.
Yes, but they're also not too good. No, not A.
You don't think they're an A?
No, I don't think they're an A. What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I would put them around here.
Yeah. I feel like they are a little bit better than penguins.
Okay. The raisant. I think the raisant is cute.
Yes. I have a video of me recording the screen saying, look at my very cute ant.
But it's also very basic. And I think you can get overrun with them quite easily. I remember the house being pretty cool.
Yes, the house was really cool.
But again, I think it's around here.
I say beta, yeah. I feel like it's a little bit worse than the Bomboon.
Yeah.
Better than the sheep.
Come on, there we go. Raspberry, it is the pig. We've already talked about it with the Hogger and the Pixie. I prefer it to both of those just about.
Yeah.
But only just. I think I'd put it about here.
Which one's the Hogger again?
The one to the right there.
Oh, yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Because it needs rotted food to come to the garden.
Yeah, it does.
Which isn't too bad, just leave an apple out or something.
Right, shall we do the Taffly and the Red Hot at the same time?
Yes.
So, the Taffly...
makes a weird noise.
A very constant noise.
Just a
The pun is based on taffy.
Yeah.
Which was invented in the United States. It's kind of like... I don't know what it is. Not fussed about it.
I'd say...
do you know what? I do like its little nose, actually. I do like its little vacuum nose.
C tier. Above the Biscotti.
Yeah, above the Biscotti, I agree.
Definitely above the Biscotti.
And then the Red Hot is a fiery taffly. I think you make it fly into a torch and then put it out with the watering can.
So you have to hurt a taffly?
Yes.
That's sad.
And then it's basically all based on eating chilies and stuff. It is... The candy is Red Hots, which is cinnamon flavoured hard candy.
Which is the stuff that you like to eat, but then...
Which I would like, yeah, but you don't really get them much in these parts.
Not after Geek Walk shut down.
I don't like its house. I think its house is like a weird lava-y volcano looking thing, which looks really out of place.
I mean, the volcano's cool.
Do we like it better than the Taffly?
No, you have to hurt it. It brings it down for me, because it's...
Down far or just to there?
Just to there, I'd say.
Okay.
I'd say.
Right, one of the...
really hard ones?
One of the hard to get ones, but I think this one lives up to its difficulty to get because it's such a impressive looking pinata with its streamers for a mane. The Rorio.
Oreo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good pun.
Oreos.
You need to not be precious about your pinata because it will eat a lot to visit and resident and romance.
A lot.
But I think it's high tier.
Yeah. So the reason it's hard to get is because of the amount of stuff it has to eat, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and you need to be level 38 before it'll even appear.
Okay. I remember, you literally said, I got a Rorio when you got it.
Yeah.
You were very happy.
They're pretty awesome looking. I think it's up in the A's.
Yeah, high A, definitely.
Are we going above the Fizzy Bear?
Above the bunny.
Above the bunny?
Yeah, it looks really cool.
But I don't think we can go above the Pretz tail. It's too iconic.
No.
Then we got the Robin.
The Robin.
One of the little birds.
Ribena?
No. Jelly bean, I assume. Yeah. One of the little birds. Very easy to get. One of the Arctic ones. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think you actually have to have any snow. Oh no, you need one little tiny bit of snow, which isn't accurate because we get robins nearby all the time, and there's no snow here ever. And
and the only snow we get disintegrates as soon as it touches the ground.
I think it's cute, but kind of so-so.
Yeah, so.
Shall we put it in this selection of so-so birds?
I feel like it's below the penguin.
Okay.
Below the penguin.
Okay. Salamango. I do like that pun again.
But it's a pretty ugly pinata.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's... I think it's, it's a salamander and a mango.
That doesn't look like a salamander. I thought it was like a seal or something.
Well, that's kind of a weird angle, the picture. I mean, it does look kind of weird, actually. It does, but I kind of like how weird it looks. But I'll let you put it somewhere.
I think it's B or... I don't know. Put it where you think, and we'll improvise.
I quite like its weirdness, so I think I'd put it around here. Now you move it where you want.
I think it should be below the ant.
Go on then, put it below the ant.
No, I want it above the sheep.
Okay.
There we go.
I can deal with that.
You can deal with it.
The sarsaparilla. What on earth does this pun mean? Let's look it up. Oh, sarsaparilla.
That's hard to pronounce.
I might be showing my ignorance there. I've heard that word, but I don't really know what it is.
I think it's quite a good one, because, like, I know in the intro it scares away the doctor, because it, like, jumps out of the thing with all the pinatas in it and, like, starts chasing him. But does it actually scare it away?
I don't know. The sarsaparilla uses section of the wiki has question marks. There's not much information at all about it.
It is a really cool animal, though. I'm pretty sure it tramples things.
Yeah, pretty hard to get. You do need to give it a tie for it to romance.
But I think that'll be fine.
I feel like this is a reference to Rare's previous work on the Donkey Kong series, giving it a tie. I think it's pretty cool. I do really like it. I think it might be an A tier, but I don't.
Low A, high B.
Yeah.
Low A, high B.
Should we chuck it right here then?
Yeah.
Because
cool.
It's probably better than the crustacean in it.
He's cool.
Yeah. The sherbet.
Sherbet.
I enjoy this fellow.
Yes.
He's not too offensive to get.
Offensive.
I remember having these guys just keeping.
Their house is quite cool.
Yeah, and I remember just keeping one in my garden that I would use to evolve and sell through. Not spectacular, but just a cool pinata. I think high B or A, low A for me.
Middle B.
You think middle
like
B?
Like a high middle B, if you know what I mean.
Should we put it just here? Or,
yeah.
Or here?
Ooh, Sure, do it.
Okay. The smell bar. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Apologies, viewers. There's another missing one there. The Shelly bean, the snail. We'll add that to the list.
We've got the sour one, but
yeah, we'll add that to the list to do at the end. Really should have checked this out before we started recording, but we've gone too far now. So
we've already done it for 1 hour and 28 minutes.
Smelber. It can scare ruffians away using its butt spray.
Butt spray?
The candy is a peach melba. What on earth is that? Oh, it's like a dessert. I don't overly like it much.
It's quite... Although it's vibrant pink, it's mostly just pink and white, which isn't good of a contrast.
And even the
coloured ones.
Yeah. Even the alternate colours are a bit muted. I think it's quite low.
I think it's maybe even D tier.
Should we put it above the dog and cat?
Yeah, because it actually has a use, unlike those things.
We've now got one of the cooler animals. He
is using quotation marks, by the way.
Yes. We've got a Smorpion.
Smorpion. It's just really fun to smay.
Really fun to smay.
Really fun to smay. Smorpion. It's a s'more, which, if you don't know, is biscuit, marshmallow, melted marshmallow, biscuit. Switch.
I like it. I like that it's in the game. That they made a scorpion pinata. I'm not.
Well, you just have to trap it.
I'm not mega in love with the design.
Because you have to unsour it and then trap it.
Yes. The sour Smorpion is cool, but we'll get to that later. I like it, but I'm not in love with it. I think it's a low B.
Oh, And I'm pretty sure, because when I was making my little desert-themed one, it constantly scared the Sweetles.
Should we put it about here then? Above the quackberry, below the quack? Should we split up the birds?
I feel like it's above the quackberry, but below the penguin.
Do you want to rearrange a bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's good.
Next up, we have the sours.
Yes.
Shall we go through these pretty quick?
Alright, sour croc.
Sour crocodile is excellent. I love it.
He's not too hard to unsour, is he?
He's pretty hard, but you know, you don't want it to be super easy. I think it's an S rank sour, and it's better than chicken.
Yes, it has a really cool design too.
Sour lemoning, I really like it.
It's, I'd say high B or low A.
Okay, I'm happy with it there. I think it's cool.
Oh, the sour rhinoceros.
Sour rhinoceros. It's like super cool looking, but also it kind of looks like it's from a different game or something. I don't know. I'm not mega.
Yeah, not mega with it.
I feel like it should be awesome, but yeah, I'm gonna put it kind of here.
Which one does it go for again? Which one is it?
The rhinoceros.
Oh, I didn't realize you had to unsour that guy.
Yup.
Doesn't really look the same.
Are you happy with where it is?
Then again, the sour ones are quite different. Yeah, that's fine.
It's got a big horn. Sour Smelber.
It's, again, with the skunk, it's just a better version of it, to be honest.
I mean, it's a cooler looking one.
I feel like it should either go one above or one below.
We'll put it there.
Yeah, we'll put it.
Sour Bomboon.
It looks very weird.
I remember it's really annoying to get rid of because you have to get something to fight it that wouldn't usually win. You have to get something to beat it in a fight. And you have to equip it with an item that makes it tougher or something. So I remember this one being annoying.
Yeah.
I kind of want to put it down here somewhere. Like, I kind of want to put it there.
Yeah, put it there, put it there.
I think the Sour Crow is an excellent design. The Sour Crowler.
Yeah, it is quite nice.
One of the early ones, it's quite nice and easy to get rid of.
Yeah, I'd say it goes near the crow at least.
Where is it? There he is. We'll put him there. Or should we put him there? We'll put him there. I feel like the non-sour ones got more sass.
Yeah.
This is the iconic sour. This is the one that's always on the covers. Yeah, the sour maca-raccoon.
Maca-raccoon.
I feel like it's got to be up here.
I feel like it's a lowish A.
Really?
I feel like it's above the gorilla.
Wow. Can I zizz it up a little bit up to here?
Alright.
No, below the syrupent.
Alright, yeah.
Would you let me do that?
Okay.
Okay.
Scroll it down a bit so you can see.
Sour Mallow Wolf is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, he's not too hard, I don't think.
I think it's the first, like I said before, I think it's the first kind of one you have to think a bit to get rid of.
Yeah. Unlike Sour Maca-raccoon, he doesn't run down the thing really fast.
I want to put him there. But what do you think?
I know, it's just the sours are just annoying
but
to
their
get.
Designs are so cool.
An animal, I know, but they do nothing. They do nothing.
They give you a bit of challenge. You don't want the game to be too easy, right?
Fine, leave it there.
The Sour Profitamole is cool, but
it doesn't really look too good. It looks really short and stubby.
Where would you put it then? It's all mouth, isn't it?
Probably below the skunk.
Okay. The Shelly Bean, I'm not a huge fan of.
It's okay.
Its design, I would put it around there.
Yep, the bat.
Again, similar. I think it's got some cool animations and stuff in game, if I remember. Maybe a bit higher, maybe up around here.
Yeah.
The Sour Sherbet. And the Sour Small Peanut, I think, again, looks really cool, but it's not, like, one of the best
above
ones.
the pigeon. Above the pigeon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Back to
Normal ones.
Happy Land.
Happy Land, yes.
We've got a Sparrowmint. So one of the very early, easiest ones. They just like to eat the worms.
Which is why I despise them.
They're so easy to get. They're so basic. I think they're C all over. I think they've got to go below.
Yeah. The squirrels. The house.
Excuse me.
This house is so cool. The house is amazing.
I really like the way they climb trees and stuff.
Yeah.
They're really energetic to have around.
They're kind of just the cute little zoomy guys.
Yeah. Their colour variants look cool if I remember rightly.
And like because inside the house there's like loads of different places where they can like sit in, and like wherever they sit they're really, really cute. So they're just good things.
I'm not amazed by the pun. The pun is apparently on Swizzle Stick, which is an old sweet where you kind of stick a thing in a sherbet thing.
See, I think it's Swizzle's double lolly. You know those things they do like Halloween burgers as well. With the monsters on the front, and they're like one of my favourites.
So I think we're going. I don't think we're going S, are we? But I think we might be going A.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be around the lemoning. Like it feels weird putting these sort of creatures higher than the dragon and the dinosaur, but
it does deserve.
They're with you the whole time, whereas the dragon and the dinosaur, they're so hard to get. They're not synonymous with Viva Pinata.
Yeah.
So
like, I didn't even know those guys existed.
Are we thinking above the lemoning? Are we thinking above the wolf?
I'd say above the sow wolf, but not the normal wolf.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
The Swanana.
The Swanana. Nyah, nyah, nyah.
Nyah, nyah, nyah. That's like the most, like, out of all the Viva Pinata things, that's the thing we say the most.
Yes, the most iconic sound, but it comes out of a fairly mid pinata.
Yeah. Nyah, nyah, nyah.
Their whole deal is that they're spoiled and posh, so you kind of really have to look after them. I think they need like a fountain or something.
Yes, they do.
Oh, and they need to be wearing a diamond choker to romance. Despite their amazing sound,
they're like.
I want to put them around there.
Higher than the pigeon or lower than the pigeon?
I'm happy with that. It's up to you.
Because like the pigeon don't really make an iconic noise.
Okay.
Alright. Sweetles. Yes, love them.
The Sweetle.
They're amazing.
The pun is sweet drops, specifically, apparently. And the link has taken me not to Wikipedia, but to the actual Sweet Drop website, where I can purchase them, but I will not.
Yummy.
You really like these, don't you?
Yes. They're quite easy to trap, being from the desert.
Yeah.
They don't really need any requirements. The house is pretty cool. I love them. They're amazing.
Where do you want to put it?
A.
You don't want to put it in S? It sounded like you were speaking S there. I mean, I personally, I think they're like a B tier or a high C.
Which is why I didn't say S.
Okay.
They're a low A. Because they look cute, they're like that.
Do you want to put them above the dragons and dinosaurs?
No.
Sure?
Yes, because
What about the snake?
That's fine. I like it there.
Okay, you can put them higher.
No, I like it there.
Okay. Then we got the sweet tooth, which is the beaver.
The beaver. The beaver pinata.
I mean, the pun, it's not even a pun really, is it? It's just beavers have teeth, and let's call it the sweet tooth. I think they're one of those ones that take up loads of room.
Oh, yeah.
For me, they're a worse maca raccoon.
Oh. I wouldn't really say it's a maca raccoon anyway.
Well, they're about the same size. They kind of got, they run around and they got a tail.
I'd say B. B tier.
You reckon?
B, yeah.
I would say low B. What do you think?
Yeah. I'd say it's either above or below the duck. Or, no, the camel. Put it above or below the camel.
Oh, which one?
Up to you.
I'll put it there. The camel's pretty cool. Camel's snazzy.
Yeah. Alright, this thing.
Right, the picture is really hard to tell, but it is a partridge, I believe, which is a partridge.
Partridge. With tart. Tart.
Yeah, which is a tart and a partridge.
It's quite a messy design, in my opinion.
I like it. I think in game they're cute.
The thing is, like, the colours kind of meld together because it's like a green and a brown, and they're not.
Yeah.
They don't really have any pop and pizzazz.
I think they're a nice kind of. I almost said Pokemon then. I think they're a nice pinata to have around. Quite easy to get. A run of the mill.
It's a good pun.
Decent pun.
I feel like it's better than the toad.
We putting it there then?
Yeah, I'll put it there.
I prefer it to the robin.
Alright.
Okay. Right, this one's a pretty cool one. We got the Tiger Misu, which is tiramisu. I really dislike tiramisu because it's coffee flavoured, but I do really like the Tiger Misu because it's excellent.
Not coffee flavoured.
Yeah. I imagine it probably would be, actually.
Yeah. Alright, we need to set it off, whack it, and then try it on the sweets.
It needs 6 tiger lilies, which I think you need to be a highish level to unlock. To appear, to visit, you need 12 tiger lilies and a Zumbug resident, which is not an easy pinata to get in the first place.
Which one's a Zumbug?
It's the zebra, that one down there.
Ah.
Which is an evolution of the Horstachio.
And the Horstachio is kind of hard to get.
So, it's a higher level one. Do you know what? I think I prefer it to the Rorio.
Thing is, it's not really the. I don't think the design is worth the stuff you have to do to get
really?
it.
I think it's really cool. I suppose it is just tiger coloured. It's not crazy colours, but then tigers are so amazingly coloured anyway.
I know, but like it doesn't really bring anything. It just.
So what are you thinking
quite
then?
Basic. I feel like it's like a very high B or a A.
I mean, I would have probably have put it there, but if we're dragging it down, what about next to the gorilla here?
Yeah, alright.
You happy with that?
Yep.
Okay.
You?
Yeah! Twinga So then we got the Volturo, which is that very hard to see image there. This is the vulture and churros, which are the lovely, delicious long donut things.
Oh, churros. When can we have them again?
This is making me so hungry.
I know. Like, once we finish this, we can go out to the shop and just food. Food.
What do we think about the Volturo? I think it's a pretty...
Although you can't see it on that picture there, if we move the thing, you might be able to see it more. It's got, like, crazy bright green, yellow, purple, orangey.
And a cool beak.
And a very cool beak.
It's a desert catch.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's weird. A lot of the bird pinatas are kind of right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
All right, the walrus.
I think the camel's better.
Yeah, the camel's better. Okay, the walrus.
Also known as the walrusk. The pun being rusk, which is kind of like a weird biscuit that babies would eat. That's how I know rusks.
I don't think it's that good.
No, I mean it's kind of cool. Well, I think it's like
kind of derpy.
It's weirdly easy to get, if I remember rightly, for such a big fellow. Yeah, I'm not enamoured with it. Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
The worms.
Worm, right.
The easiest one to get.
Yeah, I think we are talking quite iconic again. It's weird, this one, because it's so synonymous, but also because it's such a basic one, it's kind of...
Everyone's seen it. Everyone loves it.
Obviously, pretty good pun for whirl, or Viennese whirl, or whatever.
I have made a whole entire garden with these.
They're always the first one that you use the sign to ban them once you've master romanced them. And quite often...
No, I've never banned them.
Oh, I always ban them. And quite often if you start a new garden, I find that I have to master romance them just to get them banned. So
Why?
while they're just because you know you don't want to come in all the time taking up space, you know.
Why don't you sell them off?
Yeah, but I'd rather ban them than like just constantly having to catch and sell them because they don't exactly sell for anything.
Okay.
I would put them high B or low A because
I feel like
just
below
on
the
their
pro.
iconicness.
Like here.
See what you've done is you argued with me when I was saying they were bad, and then you put them lower than I would put them.
You really like the crow. Yeah.
I do like the crow. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I really like him. Now, the
And lastly,
last one.
on the list, we've got the Zumbug, which is
You've got a few more to do because they're not on here.
evolved from a Hostachio. I think it loses a lot of the Hostachio's personality when it gets.
Because it's not really
evolved.
vibrant. It's more just a purple zebra.
Yeah.
Or zebra, or however you say it.
I put it in the same kind of ballpark as the Lakitu because it evolves from a cooler pinata and it's purple. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the three that were not on this list,
You thought this was over.
we need to go back to. So we got the Shelly Bean, which is the snail pinata.
So think this guy, but colourful.
Yeah, kind of yellow and white.
I'm pretty sure he can get killed by being trampled on.
No, I don't know.
Of course, shell.
We'll just do these really quickly. We don't have the visual aid. I would put it probably next to the sour Shelly Bean. Probably below it.
So think that there's a snail right here.
What's the other one? There was two more, wasn't there? I think they were up in the J's. There was the Juicy Goose, which is, I'm sure it's evolved from the swan. Or no, it's the quackberry. Yes, you give the quackberry a gooseberry maybe.
Yeah.
And it evolves into a Juicy Goose. It's just kind of a purpley quackberry, I think. Let's click on it. Let's have a look. Juicy Goose, where are you?
If you want to see any of the ones.
It's pretty colourful. It's pretty cool, actually.
Oh yeah. It's quite cool. It's kind of like it kind of looks like a swanana, but like very short neck.
Yeah.
Stubby body.
I would put it in B, mid B.
I put it maybe here.
Okay. And the other one that was not on this list is the
gecko, was it?
Nope, we've done him.
The lizard.
Oh, the Jameleon.
The Jameleon.
Which is an excellent. Yes, look at it. Right.
Okay.
You can't see it on the screen. If you're not familiar with the Jameleon, Google it. It's a beautiful creature. And obviously it's got lots of different colour variants because of the chameleon thing. The pun is lovely. It's just simple but wonderful. I think, and I'm really sad that it's not on the list because I think the Jameleon is an S tier pinata.
Here?
I think it's S, but if you want to drag it down.
I'd say here.
Okay.
Where the bunny is.
High A.
Very high A, yes.
And that is that.
If you want to see any of the ones that weren't on this list or like research them more, there is, of course, the wiki.
Yeah, vivapinata.fandom.com. It has all of them, all the information, all the pictures.
Apart from for the gorilla, for some reason, where there's a load of question marks.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess let us know if you agree. Let us know what you think the best pinata is. I think it's the crocodile, and I think my daughters let me get away with it. Because, you know, I remember when the very first I'm aging myself now. I remember when the very first Viva Pinata was announced, they had one of the screenshots was of a crocodile in a kind of evening field with lots of long grass around it, and I was just enamored. I thought it was beautiful, and the crocodile will always be synonymous with the franchise for me. I love it.
Yes. If you haven't played it, I suggest playing it. It's quite a nice game. Don't you think?
It's a wonderful game. Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. It's got to be cheap everywhere.
Yep. Wish they would make a sequel.
Yep.
Prequel.
If you're listening, Mr. Rare, Make another one, please.
Yep.
We know you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Well, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video and have a nice week. We'll see you soon, maybe.
Thank you. Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
What?